What's going on, guys? Snaggy here, and it's time to preview round 25 of the 2025 NRL season. It's nearly over, boys. What am I going to do with my life? What am I going to do in those 3 months? Luckily, I love the NBA, and I love punting on the NBA. And last year, I had a bit of a dabble on the old NFL, and I really enjoyed that as well. So I've got a little filler there, boys. I don't know about you guys, but it was a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed it. But it's definitely not as fun as punting on the NRL. But you know, we can't have these players run around year round, right? Just so we can punt on them. But hey, man, I'm nervous for this round. I reckon this is my first snag prediction for the round. I reckon one of you is going to get 2 or less in this round. This is I reckon this is one of the hardest rounds to predict. I really do. This is going to be tough, and I'm petrified. I'm going to be one of those people that gets 2. I'm not going to. I've got faith. But this is a hard round. I had a look at this and I'm like, oh yeah, I have an idea of who I'm going to pick. Then I started looking a bit closer and I'm like, oh, man, I think the bookies have got some of these wrong. I really do. So it's going to be really interesting. All right, boys, we did this last week. I am putting down a multi down for one of you guys. All you have to do to enter, boys, is drop a multi in the comments. Just drop it in there. 1 leg, 2 legs. Well, 1 leg's not a multi, is it? 2 legs, 3 legs, 4 legs, whatever it may be. I'll chuck it down for you on Dabble. Just using my copy cash, whatever it is, 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks. It sort of depends on the odds, stuff like that. If it's shorter odds, I'll put more on it. If it's a bit of a longer odd one, I'll put a little less. I'll slap it down for you. I'll comment on the video before the round starts, let you know you've won, brother. I've slapped it down, let you know the payout, and if it hits, I'll send that money straight to your bank account. Last week's one was a $500 payout. It didn't hit, unfortunately. In fact, a single leg didn't hit, but I actually really liked the multi at the time. So drop them in the comments there, boys. I'll pick one every week until the finals finished, and then I might actually I'll probably just kick this on next year because I do get that copy cash from Dabble. I don't use it. So I might as well just give it to one of you boys and we'll hopefully turn it into a substantial amount for one of you boys. That's the goal anyway. I'd love to. Hopefully someone can win a nice juicy one before the end of the season. I'd really love that. So put a bit of thought into it. Don't just put something random down. The ones I'll pick is the ones I'm not. There's no criteria. I'm just going to look at something and go, ooh, I like that, and slap it down. It's nothing to do with Dabble, but you do that on Dabble sometimes. You're just scrolling through your feed and you're like, ooh, don't mind that. Copy that one, It's sort of like Dabble on YouTube, If you do want to follow me on Dabble as well, guys, use code SNAG when you join and use the link in description. Or if you're already a member, if you're already joined Dabble, MonsterSnag is my handle, boys. Let's get into it. Man, this round is going to be sick. It's going to be sick. All right, I want to see you 1 through 8s as well. Let me know who's winning these games. Rabbitohs versus Dragons. Oh, my Lord, this is going to be tough. Best Friday night I've ever witnessed. Panthers, Raiders, Storm, Bulldogs. Are you kidding me? Sea Eagles, Dolphins. Are you kidding me? Titans, Warriors. That's going to be good, man. These guys, man. I'm telling you. Eels, Roosters. Now, this probably won't be I think one of the ones we know we're going to tip, but, still, I'm loving watching the Roosters play at the moment. Knights, Broncos, again, not that great, but these two have some good games too. So we got the Tigers versus the Cowboys and Sharkies with the bye. I'd love to see who you think's winning all these games as well, boys. Drop them in there. All right, let's go. Oh, there's the ladder. Rabbitohs versus the Dragons. Close one. 25-24. Trell Mitchell steps up 49 metres out and goes shadoosh. Slots it. Absolutely slots it. Both teams 2 from 5. Dragons were looking nice. There. But then a loss there to the Warriors where they probably coulda, shoulda, woulda won. And then all of a sudden, the Bunnies playing all right footy. Win over the Titans, win over the Eels. Not the stiffest competition in the world, but on their level, so it's not too bad. We have Bentley Harpe and Liam LeBlanc, what a In we have Keon back, we have Dotty back, we have Hubner back. So we got some backs here, boys. Jai Gray coming off one of the best rugby league performances I think I've ever seen a human being have. What else we got here? We got nothing. Where's Keon? All right, he's not there, is he? Where is he? Oh, he is starting front row. Dargans, we have Sele out, Hamish Stewart out, DeBellin out. They all got knocked out, but we do have Big Murdoch Masilla, Lachlan Ilias, Laurie, Mariner, Billy Army Fafita, Lachlan Ilias. So he's unchanged what he didn't have. I was really impressed with Luciano last week. I really was. I actually thought Clemmer was a bloody good too, and Jacob Little's been good. We got Laurie, we got Pacifica Tonga and Sloan on the bench. Rabbitohs aim for 3 consecutive wins for the first time in 2025. Dragons have not defeated the Rabbitohs at a core since 2013. Alex Johnson scored 95 tries in 97 games at a core stadium. Matt, how do you say this guy's name again? Matt has scored 4 tries in his last 4 games. Wayne Bennett will coach his 100th. Oh, I would love to take Wayne Bennett for an anytime try scorer, wouldn't I? All right, boys, so we got Johnson. We're on Johnson watch, all right? You know, he's 4 tries away from breaking the record, 3 tries away from... Am I right there? 3 to draw... Someone let me know in the comments. 3 to draw, 4 to take over, right? Ow. All right, so we've got Duncan and Johnson. Now, it's just going to be hard with Gray there because he's not that ball-playing fullback, but... Yeah, so hang on a sec. Okay, Cody Walker is named on the bench. I was just like, hang on a sec, Cody Walker's out again. I didn't check the list properly. Right, so new second rowers, fresh centre. We've got Allen here, who I actually thought defended really well last week. Okay, so we're gonna have Cody Walker on here at some point in time, who can hopefully get the ball to this guy. But, I mean, they don't defend great. Dragons don't really defend great anywhere other than the middle. And Dragons that are attacking evenly on each side now. But, yeah, so try scorers, I don't know, I'll probably just jump on Johnson, but nothing really jumping out at me here, boys. Yeah, nothing honestly really jumping out. But you can go, you don't want to go Sloaney, obviously, because he's on the bench, but... They've been going right. They've been going left. Moneyman is back. But they have been going right a lot. But so that's why this game's actually probably pretty terrible for try scorers. If Cody Walker starts, obviously Johnson for a double or something might be worth it. But, yeah, I wouldn't go 2 skits here. Now, look, I'm going to go Bunnies just because of this right here. Dragons are... hopeless away from home. Oh, you can't see that, can you? There you go. 2 from 9. Hopeless away from home. So, Bunnies, we already heard they're really bad away record. They're, haven't won at a core since 2013. And, Bunnies look like they found a little something. I don't think they can beat top 8 teams, but they could definitely beat teams not in the top 8. I'm going Bunnies to win this one. Raiders versus the Penny Panthers. Raiders got them last year, 22-18. Panthers pumped them the year before, 53-12. And this is in Glenwillow Oval in Mudgee. I found out my old man was born in Mudgee, like really recently. I always thought he was just from Parramatta. That's where he sort of grew up, and like all the stories tells that he's from Parramatta, like when he was young. But yeah, he's like, no, I was born in Mudgee, mate. Had no idea. Let's go to team list now. Isaiah Yeo in on the extended bench. Dane Laurie. So we have back 7 unchanged. And then we got the other front forwards unchanged, other than Isaiah Yeo being on the extended bench. Now, I think he's going to play. Penrith pretty much have the best physios in the game. They seem to get guys back healthy and looking great immediately. It is very close to a must-win. So I think he plays. So let's just assume he plays for argument's sake here. If he doesn't, then I take back majority of what I'm about to say. Now, are the Raiders unchanged at all? No. Rolling out the same dudes, boys. Man, I've got some talent sitting on the sidelines too. I tell you what. Panthers have won 5 of the last 6 games against the Raiders. Raiders have played in Mudgee twice for 2 losses. Casey McLean has scored 6 tries in his last 5 games. Strange has scored 8 tries in his last 9 games. Panthers have won 2 of their past 3 games against top 4 opposition. Right, let's have a look at our matchups here, boys. So we're going to have Garner, Talangi, McLean, Jenkins on Hosking, Fogarty, Tomoko and Savage. And then we're going to have Young, Strange, Chris, Stewart on Martin, Cleary, Tungo, To'o. Alright. Nathan Cleary scored 2 tries his past 3 games against the Raiders. Nathan Cleary is on one at the moment. He scored a try last week, didn't he? Alright, boys. I don't even need to click on the stats here, but let me break some stuff down for you, because a lot more people watch this video than my preview or my post game. I couldn't remember who Panthers were playing this week after their game. So like Penrith lose to Storm without Zoe and Patea, and Storm had players out too, obviously. But Yo's the big one. Like Yo receives the ball more than anyone in that team. Like he's another halfback out there. I didn't know who they were playing. I said Penrith's winning. I've never seen them frustrated like that. So there's two things here, right? People are brushing how good Penrith looked in that first 55 minutes. Melbourne Storm had nothing. I don't think people are forgetting. Like, it was very strange. This is very strange. People sort of acted almost like Melbourne dominated them. They won in Golden Point with a real sneaky, slick little. They nearly lost. Like if Moses doesn't move, if he just takes a step out of the way, Cleary gets that kickoff and they win. And I think people also forgot how much better Penrith were than Melbourne for majority of that game. Melbourne won. We can talk about who should have, would have, could have. Melbourne won. Let's get over it. I was just watching 360. They're still talking about it. I'm like, God damn. Let it go, bro. Let's talk about this week's games. But I feel like that got brushed under the rug. I was like, whoa. Boys, Penrith was substantially better than Melbourne for majority of this. Melbourne came back. Penrith got themselves in a position to win it. Only didn't win it because of a controversial call, right or wrong, whatever. Let's just call it right. Penrith are not bad, man. Penrith. I sat there and was like, I'd hate to be playing Penrith. And I saw it was Canberra. I was like, Canberra might get one here. Canberra haven't played a top 8 team since June. I think Penrith could win this convincingly. This could be a statement game where everyone goes, and now we're talking about it. Then it'll all come out, they did actually look pretty good against Melbourne, didn't they? I really do. I would have taken them over anyone this week. I really would have. Not even saying they're going to win the comp or they're better than everyone. This game, I was like, oh my Lord, they're going to be up for this. This is going to be huge. And that also becomes a must-win. I think a lot of people, this is another thing, because I like to listen to other people's arguments. I heard someone say, I think Canberra get them done. They've just had a week off, and Penrith just went into Golden Point. The Golden Point went for 2 sets. And not only that, Penrith were coasting in that game for 50 minutes. That actually wasn't that super slugfest. Penrith beat them for 50 minutes. Melbourne came back. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's an easy game or anything, but that to me didn't look like one of those crazy draining games where everyone's, like everyone's on, when everyone's on the ground, hands on their heads and they're panting after the game. It didn't look like that. It didn't look overly draining to me. Obviously a hard game against top 8 forward will always take it out of you. But I just don't think that'll be a huge factor either. Canberra can win this thing. They've been the best team all year. They've lost like, how many games they lost? Like 4 games? They've lost 4 games all year. Like, absolutely they can win this thing. But I'm just taking Panthers in this one. I literally would have taken them over anyone. And now, this is the other final reason. Raiders' right edge is their flimsy edge. And this edge is skinning everyone every single week. 2nd, 9th. I know that doesn't, 9th isn't horrible, but that is where they leak. Left wing, 16, left centre, 9. It's Savage, I believe. Savage is close to DWZ defence. He's jamming when he should slide when he should jam. You know what I mean? It's and he's new. Like, it's all good. Like, I'm not like bagging him. He's literally probably one of my favourite players, but that is extremely alarming. Too many ways. That edge is skinning good defences, So I think Penrith get the bickies in this one, boys. And honestly, man, would not even be a little bit surprised if it's 13 plus. I really wouldn't. Let's see the price for 13 plus. If this is tasty enough, I will take it. I put my money where my mouth is. Canberra, Penrith, Panthers. What's the 13 plus? What's the margins? $3.50. Yep, that's worth $100. Panthers. This is no joke, and this is just an opinion. Like, hang on, let me go back. Let me double check this. All right, so let's go back and check this. Just so I don't stumble on me words. 52nd minute. No, I'll take that back. I was about to say something silly without enough evidence. Panthers to win. Melbourne Storm. Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs. Certified banger. Melbourne got them last year by 2 points. Doggies rolled them the year before, which was... Doggies stunk. But they won this one. Now, Doggies, coming off a loss, 3 wins from their last 5 games. Melbourne rolling 4 straight wins against the Roosters, Eels, Broncos and Panthers. So 3 wins against top 8 teams. Pretty damn good. Oh, man, this is going to be... Sean Bloor is out. Joe Chan comes in. Yeah, I was about to say, his name's Joe Chan, right? I'm really bad with players' first names because I call everyone by their last name. Rinakama out. So Connor Tracy goes back to fullback. All right, so business as usual. This is better. This is a better Doggies team. Connor Tracy at fullback suits his team better. Don't want to hear that nonsense about move to Crichton there. This team is better with Connor Tracy at fullback. Storm have won 8 of their last 9 games against the Bulldogs. Bulldogs have won 4 of their last 7 games at AAMI Park. Xavier Coates has scored 11 tries his last 8 games at AAMI Park. Continue that one, I believe it's about 37 of 37. ATS, anyone? You won't get any value out. Actually, you might get a bit of value because the Doggies have good defence. Let's have a little look, eh? Let's have a little look. If I can get this anywhere near $2, I'm putting $1,000 on it. Player tries. So if we go $1.70. he should score, really. It's just Munster gets more ball on that left now. You know he's going to put it there. What am I doing? All right, so let's go. Let's have a look at these matchups. So Joey Chan's going to be on Jacob Preston. Joey Chan is a monster. We have Pezzett and Wishart with Munster at fullback. Don't love it. Don't love it. Don't love it. Storm, best right edge attack, best middle attack, 6th best right attack. Oh my lord. Doggies, 3rd best left edge attack, 2nd best middle, and wow, Doggies don't have a single number 1 in their thing. That's not a 3, 2, and 2 is incredible. I'm just saying that they had a lot of ones in here not long ago. Wow. Both teams conceded 16 tries to wingers. Oh, bloody sorry, boys. I keep forgetting to scroll down. All right, boys. This might shock you. I'm taking the Doggies. Doggies to win in a low-scoring game. Let me break this down for you. Edges are back to being tough. I don't care Montoya's out. I don't rate him that highly anyway. Kraz and Crichton, elite centres and elite edge. Harry Grant does his best work with scattered lines and off fast play the balls. Doggies are very good, even though they're not the biggest pack, at getting 3 in the tackle, controlling the ruck, and getting 2 markers into play. That's one of the reasons our defence is so good. I've said this from the start. I don't think the defence is as good as the numbers read, but every single tackle, they've got 3 men in it and 2 markers there. It becomes very hard to play off the back of. They do have a poor record without Hughes. I know they've won a few games without him now. I don't love Munster at fullback. I'm not a huge fan of that. Like I said, I only believe they were good for about 25 minutes last week. I think Doggies can get this one. I might regret it, but I think they can get it. I really do. I'm going to go Doggies. Boys. Try scorers. I'm going to go Coates because we know he's going to get kicked to a lot. I don't know, but I might not take many in this one. I'll probably just go Coates. I might just chuck $1,000 on Coates. Why the hell not? Yeah. I bet you didn't think I was going to do that, did you? Eh? Finns vs Sea Eagles. Close game last year, 30-24. Absolute hiding the year before that. Both teams on skids. Sea Eagles 4-game skid. Dolphins 2-game skid. Damn, they're not too far apart, are they? Now, Ruben Garrick is out, which is their first choice goal kicker. This is a brookie. All right, we're going to have to check home and away records here, boys. So Brookie's home record is 6-4. Stop moving. 6-4, good, not without being great. And Dolphins away record is 5-6. So not bad, but not great either. That doesn't help me out, boys. It doesn't help me out. Seagulls have scored only 6 tries in their past 4 games. Dolphins have won only 3 from 8 outside Queensland. Tori Kohler scored 8 tries, and he needs to be their fullback, bro. I'm telling you, Kohler is their best fullback at this moment. I'm telling you, he's the best. He's so good, bro. Hamiso has scored 7 tries in his last 5 games. Darius Taylor-Evans will become the 5th player to appear in 350 games. Look, been giving him a lot of trash this year. He's been copping a lot, but congratulations, Cherry. That's an absolutely incredible feat, man. Like, honestly, absolutely incredible feat. So, shout out to you, man. Let's have a little look what we've got going on here, all right? All right, so we've got Kohler and Hopewadi on Avarillo and Asako. On Katoa's side. Katoa plays both sides, but we have Waddell, Tohu, Talau, and Saab on Matt. And Nafahu. Is it Nafahu? Yeah. So look what we've got going here. We've got Kafusi back. All right, so Sea Eagles right. Oh, my God. Worst right left edge in the league. So that means they've scored 18, 8, and 4. Doesn't seem that bad. Dolphins. Best left edge. They've still got the best left edge. That's crazy. But that's where they defend well. I don't normally do this. I don't normally change my picks because of these stats, but I think I'm going to have to. We've got Saab, Cherry Evans, Waddell playing. Yeah. All right, boys. I'm going the Manly Sea Eagles. Like I just mentioned, this is a huge milestone for Cherry. And I know there's beef going on there at the moment. And I've tipped against... I've taken against the Bulldog, against them in all these. All right? I've been getting green ticks galore. But I think they get up for this one. If they don't get up for this one against a massively injury-ravaged... just news on that too. Flegler, bro. He's got the green light to come back. He's got to obviously rehabilitate over the off-season, but how good is that, bro? Shout out to him. I think he'll get up for this one. It's 3 p.m, day game. You know, I think I can see some long-range tries coming in. We've got to, lock it in, Eddie. I'm going to go Saab for a try. I'm going to go Daly Cherry Evans for a try on his 350th as well. Maybe I'll go Hammer and Turbo for 2 or more as well. Just chuck some try scorers on this one, boys. Defense optional, please. But yeah, I'm going Sea Eagles, boys. And also Dolphins not great outside Queensland. Oh, look at this. Up the Wars. Well, let's have a little look where the Wars are sitting. They cannot lose this, can they? 13 wins. If Penrith do win, they go up to 33 points. And then if Broncos win, they've got a better for and against. If they lose, 6th. Sharks get 2 points, 2 free points as well. They're going to be so... This is must win for the Wars. Oh my God. 7th. Holy. The Wars can really miss the 8, can't they? Holy. Oh, Scheisenberg. The hell's going on down there? That is crazy. Wow. So Sharks are actually on the same amount of wins as them. Man, that is crazy. Look, they got that dub. Let's have a look at these team lists. Have they got any help? So Joel's been good for them, low key. They get Jojo back. They get Tom Weaver back too. Oh yeah, they're gonna win for sure. Bro, Bo Fermor is so good, man. He's so good, bro. All right, sweet. So this is pre good form Titans team list. Freddie Lussick out, Jackson Ford out. Jackson Ford's been one of their best since our Barry Barnett has been out. Ooh, Dimitri Vaimunga. Starting, how good is that? Tino, Aaron Clark. Lecker back to the bench, Kurt Capewell starting. Titans have won 6 of their last 7 games against the Warriors. Warriors have won only one of their last 5 games at Seabus. Jaden Campbell scored 5 tries in 6 games against the Warriors. Warriors have won 6 of their last 8 games in Australia. Philip Sammy has scored 5. Thank you, Philip Sammy, last week too. I bloody jumped on you and you bloody come good for me, lad. How good. Oh, well, we're taking him again. Philip Sammy on DWZ. Lock that in. Take a mortgage out. Put some money on Philip Sammy. We've got Vaymunga. I like Vaymunga better than Fodawaker. I like Fisher Harris better than RCG. I like Aaron Clark as a ball playing 13 more than I like Tino, not as a player. I like Egan better than Verrills. I like Catewell better than Randall. I like Fermor better than Nakora. Foran and Campbell I like better than CHT and Tanner Boyd. Far out, sorry boys. I don't like Pompey and Fafita Wash. Roger Tuivasa-Sheck against De Groot. I have made my decision. I guess you are probably knowing what it's going to be. Now, we've already mentioned we're taking Philip Sami in this one. But everyone's bagging DWZ. Titans have leaked more tries in that position. So left wing as well. We've got RTS against De Groot. Lock that in, Eddie. Sammy, RTS, 2 or more. Boom. Warriors just, their attack's flat, but they're up against a very poo-poo defence. Kurt Capewell, 2 tries his last 3 games against the Titans. Campbell, 3 tries his past 4 games against the Warriors. Man, I love bloody Jaden Campbell, man. When he was coming in at fullback and he was lighting it up, everyone was like, oh man, he's so good. I was like, oh, he's not that good, bro. I was like, and then they put him in the halves. I'm like, he's not going to be able to tackle in there. Have you seen his legs, bro? Bro, he's tough, bro. Love him, man. Love it. Having said that, pretty poor not poor. Down on what he had been. Yeah, I've already mentioned who I'm going. I'm going Waz, man. I think this is just too must win. I know, man. Titans really, really, really want to win. Warriors could literally be facing not making the 8 if they lose this game, which is wild. Wow, up to Waz. And also, I'm just death riding the Titans because of my bet. Eels, Roosters. Roosters looking like the best team in the comp. Last 3 games. Would anyone disagree? Just 3 super, super convincing wins. Eels, again, looking great, but definitely not looking like a top 8 team. Like, I think the praise they've been getting is been a little generous. But I've been positive, but I'm more like, I can't wait to see him next year. I'm not sitting here. Oh, Tonga's finest is out. All right. Oh, Junior Tupou comes in. How cool is that? Is he Tongan as well? Let's have a look. If they're replacing Tonga's finest with a Junior Tupou who's also Tongan, I'm going to lose it. Auckland, New Zealand. I'm sure he's Tongan. Who's he played for? Previous clubs, West Tigers, Dolphins. He's good, bro. It's just the only criticism I had of him was his hands. But, like, you can get better at that. Nervous. All right, let's have a look at what's going on here. Eels have won only 10. Hang on. Eels have won only 1 from 10 against top 8 opposition. What did I just say? They can't bloody. They're not a top 8 team. They're not playing like a top 8 team. They're not beating top 8 teams. They're just they're looking nice compared to how they did. Roosters have won 6 of the last 7 games against Eels. Zach Lomas scored 7 tries in his last 7 games. 7 tries in the last 7 games? Yeah. Daniel Tupou. 10 tries his last 6 games. Dylan Walker. I'll tell you what, Junior Tupou's nice in the air too, man. Oh, fuck. Why do I keep doing that? Sorry, boy. Dylan Walker 250th. We'll be slapping some coin down on him. Why the hell not? Let's get back to here. Yeah, that's Saturday night. So we have Dylan Brown. In this, every time I see him there, I'm like, what the hell? Dylan Brown, Adokar, and Toya Nawanga Papali'i Moses, Will Penasini, Lomax on Smith, and Junior Tupou. Yeah, Tupou's normally left wing. Yeah, I just thought they swapped them for a second. I thought Nawanga went to the other one. Look for Lomax in this too. Like Junior Tupou, I just mentioned it. I didn't even know they were matching up, but Junior Tupou can be a little dodgy in the air. Mitchell Moses, obviously pinpoint kicking game. Lomax had a bit of a down game last week. Adokar, 7 tries in his last 3 games against the Roosters. Daniel Tupou, 3 tries his past 2 games against the Eels. All right. Eels leaked 20 tries to left wingers, which would be Junior Tupou. There's Eels 17th attacker, but I don't think Adokar's going to get a try. Worst left edge versus the best. So yeah, I'd be going Zachy Lomax if you wanted a try scorer from the Eels, and then Roosters you're looking at anyone really, aren't you? Who's Crichton on? Talangi? Yeah, I don't know. Should be interesting. Let's not waste too much more time on this one. Roosters to win. Knights versus the Broncos. Let's not waste too much time on this one either. Knights on a skid of the gods. Just an absolute skid mark in your undies. Broncos going win-loss, win-loss. They're due a loss, boys, the way they're playing. They really are. Praying Knights win this one because I'm petrified that they're going to somehow steal the wooden spoon away from the poor old Gold Coast Titans. Brodie Jones out. He's actually been pretty handy, man. I'll give it to him. He's been... Jake Arthur, bro. I mentioned this in my post game. I thought a lot of the criticism at him at Parramatta was like unwarranted, but I reckon he's the worst decision maker off second phase play or like whenever there's... So the situation I'm talking about, right, because I've watched all these games because I was like, is he really this? Because I couldn't believe how much stuff he was getting when he was at Parramatta. So I watched him closely. He's when he just gets the ball and kicks it and he just catches and passes and like he defends relatively good. Like, I'm like, oh, he's a nice little player, like good young player, nothing crazy. But when there's just like something on, there's just I don't know. It's just like he's got negative clutch gene or something. But just like say there is an offload and they spin it and he gets it and he like sort of they're looking around like where should I? He always makes the wrong decision, bro. Like it's just baffling to me, man, how bad he is in that situation. There's that anti-clutch gene. You get some people, they catch it and they just like fake it and you're just like, oh man, damn, didn't even know that was there. You know. Now look, I was actually pretty impressed with Knights' pack at times last week. Thought Saifidi, Leo Thompson were good. Leo Thompson, I think, made an error and then it all sort of crumbled from there. But I really like this kid, this Jermaine McEwen. How old is this kid? Date of birth, 2005. Is 2005 really 20? I feel like it's older. Anyway, he's pretty young. He's good. He's real good. So who's replacing Giorevsky? Jaden Hunt. Jaden Hunt's pretty handy in that position. Now, all of a sudden, Broncos' bench is skinny. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sorry boys, I just zoned out there for a minute. I was actually thinking about something completely different. I was thinking of a conversation I had today with someone on this team list. I just zoned out for a second. Was thinking about what they said to me. All right, let's get to this. The Knights have lost 9 of their past 10 games at McDonald Jones Stadium, bro. All right, Knights, Newcastle Knights, administration, CEO, whoever. If someone has purchased 10 Knights tickets this year, please give them a discount code for 50% off next year for any Knights game, because it's been some of the most piss-poor performances at home. Like, they've showed glimpses of being okay away from home earlier in the year, sorry. But they've tossed up some garbage for their fans this year. So, yeah. Ben Hunt's playing his 350th on the same weekend as Daly Cherry Evans. That is incredible. Wow. Okay. What's the odds of that? 2 blokes play 350th on the same day. That is insane. Or same weekend. Broncos have won their last 5 games against the Knights. Dom Young has scored 5 tries his last 4 games against the Broncos. Ben Hunt's 350th. Knights have conceded 130 points in their last 3 games. That is staggering amount of points. They were actually defended. They remember, like, up until maybe 6-7 weeks ago, they had the second best defense. We've got to go left. We've got to go left. Broncos left. We've got to go right. We've got to go right. We've got to go right. We can go anywhere here, boys. 2 o'clock, Sunday game. Reece Walsh. Must-watch TV. Must-watch TV. This dude's terrible under the high ball. Not terrible, he's new, and he was bad last week. He's going to be nervous. He's going to have Ben Hunt kicking to him. Yeah, Broncos in the trot. Take your try scorers as you please. We got this left edge that's been skinning everyone, but then we have Mariner and Stags. Oh, yeah, maybe not. Yeah, I'd take Young and Gagai, Shibasaki. Yeah, maybe Reese because it's a day game, working off an offload. Stags, just take your pick, boys. You don't need my help with this one. Just you got this. Broncos to win. West Tigers versus the Cowboys. Like I said, these guys have good games. I have no connection to either one of these clubs. Don't really like them. Don't hate them. But I've just always enjoyed watching them play each other. West Tigers, hottest team in the NRL on a 2-game streak. Cowboys broke their skid, if you can call a 2 losses in a row a skid, but with a nice win over the Knights, it was very dominant. Wouldn't call it relentless demolition or anything, but it was a very, very strong win. We have Naden in. Oh, Tigers locking in. Lock it in. No one can stop Naden. This Tigers team's just looking good, bros. We got Paulet, we got May, we got Fainu, we got Twal, we got another Fainu. We got it all. We really do. Tigers have won 9 of their last 11 games against the Cowboys at Leichhardt. Cowboys have won 6 of the last 7 games against the Tigers. Skelton has scored 6 tries in his last 4 games. Nanai has scored 8 tries in 7 games against the West Tigers. Jerome Luai plays 150th. He's already up to 150. Damn. Right. Should be some points here, boys. Hang on, just let me go back here. What is their last few? High scoring? 60 points, 78 points. Yeah, we're getting some points here, boys. It's at Leichhardt. It's 4 o'clock, which is pretty daytimey. We've got to go... Right, so... West Tigers, we have to go obviously left, which will be Skelton. Oh, sorry, left. Wait. Did I just... Yeah, they're left. So we have to go Taruva. Lock that in, Eddie. Having said that, Vayela been pretty good. He looked pretty good last week, I will admit. You might be able to stiffen up that edge. And then their right edge, we have Skelton on Burns. And then for the Cows, who do we want? Fourth best left. We got to go Purdue, right? Purdue gets a sniff, he scores. He gets a sniff, he scores. Yeah, let's go. If you want to chuck something juicy down, go Skelton, Taruva, Purdue. That'd be like they're all a very good. If we get one of these 70-point games, you know what I mean? Like a game like this, scores reversed in either way. Yeah, I reckon. Or even this. If the score's this week, that could hit. It really could. I'm going to take Tigers to win this one, man. I like what they're doing. They're good. They're doing their thing. They're playing good footy. They're still trying to make the finals. And not only that, guys, Cowboys, away record, 3 from 8. Not that Tigers' home record's incredible, but they're definitely playing better footy in the last month than they have all year. So take that one with a grain of salt for me. Cowboys, look, I was sitting there watching the Cowboys, and even I was like, man, look, that was a nice convincing win. I still didn't feel super. Oh, maybe they could go on a little. You know, it just didn't look like that to me for whatever reason. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. All right, that's it. So what have we done? Jesus, I have a feeling I'm going to bloody. We're going Bunnies. We're going Panthers. We're going Doggies in Amy Park. What am I smoking? We're going Sea Eagles. We're going Wars. We're going Roosters. We're going Broncos. We're going West Tigers. Fingers crossed these all hit, boys. Thank you all so much for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one.